Okay, let's start by drawing some very organic looking blobs. Draw them next to each other, not quite touching each other, a really small gap in between, but just sort of let the lines flow. As you can see, I've got some smaller ones, bigger ones, and I'm using a very pastel looking color range from Sharpie to color in the inner blobs, and which is just going to be outlined by that color and then colored in with that same color. Just to note, you will need a few layers of this color. Not sure about you, but specifically with these particular markers, these alcohol markers, I think it's at least 3 coats, I would say, to give it a really nice, even distribution of color. As you can see there, the previous ones with the pink and the gray and the green and blue, you can see that they've soaked in and absorbed really nicely. But as you get that first layer on, I just do a rough, sketchy fill, and then I also do the fill in the opposite direction, and then the opposite direction again and again until I fill all of those little spaces. I didn't record all of those because I thought that it would take a little bit too long to show that, but as you can see, I'm going in one direction, and then what I'll do after I finish that direction is I do an opposite direction, like a crosshatch almost, and just to get a really nice color distribution, as you can see there. Have a look at how that color goes on. Ah, delicious. Okay, so that's what we've got there. Once you've done that, go over and have a look and see if the colors are patchy at all. And then we're going to fill in the background with some black. I've seen some people fill this kind of pattern in with like a pattern in the background. I like to have a solid black fill. This is the first time I've tried it, but every time I've seen somebody else do it, I've really enjoyed seeing the black in the background. It makes quite a nice contrast to the colors there, and it makes it stand out quite a lot. So once you've done that, just go ahead with another marker, a thinner marker. It doesn't have to be a fine line, and just draw a loose echo of the original shape on the inside of the color there. And then you can go ahead and do that for all of them. This in itself, I think, looks quite nice without any further detail, but I'm going to go ahead and do what everybody else does with this kind of pattern and fill it in with some tiny little bubbles, which is quite cute. Just go around small and large bubbles, semicircles, just till you fill in that inner echo shape that you have. And then if you want to go one step further, you can go ahead and fill the background of those bubbles in with that same black, and you're pretty much done. How do you like it? I should have probably colored the entire background black, but I kind of like this sort of look, and it was just to really show off those really beautiful colors. Thanks for watching. See you next time.